So last time on Compulsion Loop, y'all beat the mini-boss and continued on to a plane of lightning where Fumi talked to a spirit and then cursed his immortal soul to the body of a flower against, well, not against his will, but against mine. And now we're continuing onwards.
Don't worry, Tally. I know how it feels to have a character you thought was dead be resurrected because of spirit bullshit that you set up.
Actually, Tally didn't actually put this up since I wrote the entire Doom class.
You set it up by writing the character's backstory.
Technically, I was there, and technically I oversaw things, and also technically this is because of a paradigm that we improv'd on the spot, so...
Which I still haven't written rules for.
We should do that.
You want to talk to spirits, my lad? Oh my god.
Okay, I'm so out of the loop. You guys were saying that so much, and like I was laughing along. What is that from? Where?
The only thing written on the spirit talking paradigm is you want to talk to spirits, my lad, in bold.
Yep, that's the only rule. So, before we get into it today, we're going to head to somewhere in the loop. We see Apotheus sitting at a desk chair surrounded by piles and piles of papers. He has one arm on the desk and is very intently scrawling out some words on the piece of paper, drawing some diagrams. They all look kind of like engineer's plans is the best way to put them. And he's surrounded by like a bunch of disposed empty paper cups as well. And as he's sitting there, something kind of flutters out of his cloak, and a little figure whirs around him. Buzzes, comes in front of his face, and just says, "Okay, okay."
No, okay. I'm trying to do some work.
Okay!
No. You can come back in like an hour. Just go on snooze mode.
He taps the little robot, tries to tap the little robot on the head, and okay, swerves out of the way, and then flies this way, down the hallway. Apotheus just sighs. And then the robot comes flying back, just going, okay! Apotheus looks up at it.
What?
Okay!
Oh.
And at that time, a loud stomp can be heard from the door as a tall, almost 8 foot tall, imposing black knight with the head of a horse wielding a massive battle axe clomps into the room and begins approaching up the staircase. Apotheus straightens himself ever so slightly as the figure takes in the room. Its head turns on a perfectly flat swivel, the sound of stone grinding against stone as it faces Apotheus, and it says,
Apotheus. Yes, Kiaran.
Sir Kiaran holds up what looks like a small toy top with a string, on top of which is a wooden yellow duck. He then says,
The spinning mobile. It has stopped. Make it move again.
Apotheus lets out a sigh, stands up. Yeah, it's really not that hard here. Grabs the top, wraps the string around it, places it on the table, pulls really hard, and the top starts whirring around. Sir Kiaran holds his hand out, places the spinning top on it, and just chuckles to himself.
Yeah, is that all you need? This will do.
The knight turns around and starts to walk back down the stairs.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up.
And at that exact same moment, on the other side, more footsteps can be heard. Apotheus, do you have a moment? She comes around the corner.
Oh, yeah, Oishi,
He looks around at all the papers.
doing nothing important. What's up?
Well, me and Luster just completed working on some diagrams. I was wondering if you could help me. I'm trying to make this figurehead. She comes over and places a piece of paper down on his table, and there's a diagram of what looks like a large mechanical mermaid, is the best way to put it. Do you think that this isn't really my expertise? Do you think you could, engineer something?
Put it on the pile.
Wonderful. Thank you, you're the best. She sets it down and unclasps around her waist it's a flask basically, and just pops it open, takes a long sip. Apotheus side-eyes her.
So, how's the diet treating you?
She gulps and swallows and lets out a small sigh. It's harder than you might expect.
I could engineer you at...
No, thank you, Uppy. You know where I stand on that.
Alright, just saying. Offer's always there.
Thank you very much. I'll stop by in a little bit, see what you can do with that.
Yeah. I'll get to it,
He, checks the amount of papers on the table.
Yes. I will get to it.
Okay. The little robot kind of just nudges his shoulder. And before Apotheus could even let out another sigh... Hey, how's it going, bud? Something springs down from the ceiling. Jeez! Apotheus jumps up in his chair.
Why do you have to use that? Why can't you use the doors?
You know me. I like the ceilings. Now, I have a question for you. Do you have a moment of time?
Yeah, sure. I've got the time.
Apotheus, do you have any scrap metal? Preferably that you aren't using. With a melting point below 600 degrees cul-de-sac, it's for a very special project.
I do. Okay, could you show him where it is?
Okay. No. I need your help carrying it. No arms.
Fine. Just this way.
Instead of following the helmet on a chain, just back up into the ceiling. And we're gonna go about an hour into the future. Apotheus comes back, sits down in his chair. There's a lot more papers on the desk than before.
Alright. Figurehead. Scrap metal. Let's get working on that robot design now. Okay. You wanna help me with that?
And before Apotheus can say anything, a figure comes up the stairs. Apotheus.
What?
Oh,
Poor Apotheus.
is this a bad time?
I am trying to get work done. It won't take too long. What? What is it? I just wanted to pass some news on to you. I was down on the 6th floor, and, well, there was a boy there. His name is Nilk. He thought your puzzle was fun. I thought I would jump in and send you the, congratulations for him. Well done, Apotheus.
Oh.
I'll leave you be. I see you're hard at work as usual.
Yeah. Thanks, Lotto.
No problem! Good luck! Have fun! Letta walks back through the door. The little television robot kind of nudges under Apotheus' chin, and he picks up his pen and cracks a very small smile.
So, I figured out why Luster sounds familiar to me.
Yeah? Was it because I've used the voice before?
It's because it's Clunk.
I knew someone was going to say that. I only have so many voices, man.
I feel it, Tally.
It took me a while to figure it out though, because they have different personalities. And
I wouldn't have caught on if Wesley hadn't pointed it out to me.
Yeah,
he's like Clunk if Clunk was an asshole.
Yeah, it definitely works.
High energy asshole, just like Clunk is high energy idiot. Lovable idiot.
Also, I'm feeling vindicated in Oishi.
Yeah, alright, Katie, rub it in, why don't you?
I am gonna rub it in, because I was like... I had my points.
You had 1 point. You had 1 point.
Yes, and it was a solid point based on the evidence that we had.
You had 1 point that I countered rather well, I think.
I think Nilk made Apotheus fucking smile.
Can I also say that we can all agree Oishi? Kinda hot, not gonna lie. Alright, let's continue.
Floor 7, everyone, for all your needs.
Oh shit, wasn't this the one that they said not to fucking need help?
This is the scary one,
Yeah, don't ask for help. Yeah.
So, you all come through on the next floor, and immediately you are met with a large bridge leading directly up to what looks like the gate to a massive metropolitan city. And the first thing you immediately notice is that the temperature is different.
In what way?
All the other floors have been cold, sort of metallic, chilly. This floor feels hot.
Like sweating hot? Like proper hot?
There is a solid heat coming from in front of you.
Where? Quite a sudden change. Emmett starts like taking off his overcoat and is going to basically do that high school girl thing of tying it around his waist, whereas he only has his like a dress shirt on now, and so he like rolls up his sleeves. Can we see the metropolitan city in the distance, I imagine, right?
Yes, you do. You see the entire skyline, and the sky above is definitely red.
And does it look like a lively city, or is it more like ruiny from first glance? Or?
There are lights, there are billboards and signs, and all of which in a language that none of you can particularly speak. And I don't think alive is the right word for it. Distress is a better term for the feel you get.
Oh my. Look at that. I've never seen buildings so tall in my life.
Almost reminds me of the forest canopies over back home.
Is anyone else getting a strange feeling that's radiating from this place?
Nilk, like, remembers what they were told and immediately shoots a dirty look at Emeth and just goes, "No, asking help."
Oh. Yes, of course. That's right. The others from before.
Nods.
But why? Why should no one ask for help? On the contrary, it seems like this place is in maybe more need of help than... Well, no time to falter. Come on then, friends.
Is it just void beneath us?
Yeah, it's... the city looks like it's floating. And there are pipes and interlaced work beneath it. But if you look over the edge, it's... you might be seeing something down there. There are shapes down there, almost like there's a floor, but that floor is very far away.
Fumi?
What?
Can you do me a favor, perhaps? As Nagash is clad, do you think you can go over the edge and tell me, does it look like there's a bottom to this place?
There very well could be a bottom. I don't want to find out.
Does there seem to be a... this city, does it go down all the way?
A single breeze could knock me completely off this bridge.
Oh, right. Apologies.
And Tally, just from like looking over the edge, we can pretty much make out that like this city does appear to be somewhat floating.
Yeah, can you make me a luck roll?
For sure. My worst stat ever. Let's go.
Emeth gets bad luck. Wind blows them off. They die.
It's more like Emeth peers over the corridor, fucking like bridge, sneezes, loses balance, falls to his death.
Oh no! Wait, no, it's the tripping thing.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
That's a 0. You trip and fall.
No. So like as I'm peering over, I'm like, goodness, my. Just a little bit further, and I go, whoa! And then fucking... and then I start falling, and now I'm screaming, and...
Oh boy.
Web.
Help! Fumi!
Wait, no, you're asking for help!
No!
Yeah, okay. A stringy web just right onto you, Emeth, and you stop, like, bungee cord, but waving back and forth like 10 feet below the bridge.
Oh, thank fuck. Oh.
This is more accurate.
Oh god.
Do try to watch your step, Emeth.
Could you please pull me back up now?
I'm just gonna wait for Gladio to catch up and just hand the rope to him.
I'd rather like my feet on the ground, please. Oh, the blood is rushing to my head now.
Can I try and grab him?
Jean, you start pulling up the spider web. Emeth, you're pulled up back to the bridge.
Oh, Jean.
Hi.
Oh, thank you, my dear boy.
You're welcome.
Oh my good God. That was both the most exhilarating and terrifying thing I've ever done in my life. And as I start to walk, I get to hear, and then I trip and fall on my face again. It's like it happens in sequences. I don't understand. How can this keep... I'm fully aware of the steps that I am taking.
Hey, Emeth. as you're getting back up, can you make me an awareness roll? Yeah, Emeth, this isn't your day. You're laying there, getting back up, and you're like, damn, why doesn't it happen every... And then you hear a... And you feel a sharp sting in your shoulder. And you swear that you see for a moment a pair of eyes.
What in the devil?
And they turn and run back down this tunnel.
What? Hello? Wait, no. Come back! What nicked me in the shoulder upon further inspection?
Do you check?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a small pinprick hole in your shoulder. You're gonna take 1 damage.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna message you something.
So we kill Emeth, right, guys?
Yep,
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna throw Emeth off the edge.
Sacrifice Emeth in order to get to the 25th floor.
Cool, well.
You're right there, Emeth.
Yes, I think so. Whoever was back up there, they just shot this at me. I'm not entirely sure what it is. It appears to be a dart of some sort. As Emeth just sort of like holds out what appears to be kind of like a dart in his hand.
Yeah, it's dart-shaped and it's dark brown, kind of like wood.
Can I take it?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. You can just take it right out of my hand if you want. I'm not going to stop you.
Fox gonna take it, and is it wood?
It feels like wood. Give me a intelligence. No, it's not wood. But it's fashioned like wood. It's you haven't really. No, wait, you have seen something like this before. You remember the trees back on the previous floor. It's kind of like that. It's almost wood, but it's not.
Hello, I suppose we should press onward now, so...
Most likely. There's no point sitting around, waiting.
Yes, quite.
We have to find the door and move on.
If it's okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on the, like, towards the top of the buildings. Just, like, looking for movement.
Yeah, give me an awareness roll.
My good stat!
Fumi, you look around kind of up through the buildings and... Yeah, there's... Well... I think the best way to describe it is just to simply... point.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You see eyes in the darkness.
Up to our right. Don't make it obvious. I don't have a mouth, so they can't see me talking. If they're looking for that. But we've got company.
We don't have a house. What? No one can come over yet.
We're being watched, Gene.
Yes, let's try not to let them on, but no.
I'm going to, off my staff, a little twig's gonna grow, snap off, and come alive and crawl up onto my shoulder.
Little man.
Little man?
Little man.
As you guys approach Fumi, you see the eyes just kind of, one by one, they back up into the tunnels.
I'll just I won't say anything about that, but I'll acknowledge it slightly. Note in the back of my brain. I put a pin in it.
Emmett and Gladio and Neil seem to have gotten into a bother.
Where's Emmett going?
Emmett is still going. I'm just trying to let you guys get in front of me.
Mr. Tank.
And why?
Emmett is the imposter among us. Got him. Anyways,
we already had the imposter floor. I doubt that would happen again.
Surprise, bitch! I did it twice.
In short order too. Literally 4 and 7.
I could see it happening again. Not this early though.
I will say, Gladio is definitely keeping an eye on Emmett.
You saw that Emmett was in front of the party, sort of like taking charge, leading. But right now, Emmett is sort of like slowing down in pace, and is sort of just like, as opposed to walking with purpose, is more of just walking because that's what his legs are doing. And his body is just kind of like moving right now.
What do his eyes look like?
His eyes are still fine. Like his eyes are there. He's like still conscious and everything. Like he doesn't look.
So they're not the vacant stare eyes.
No, it's not a vacant stare.
That's so weird.
And it's definitely slowed down in pace. So.
Purpose, you sure you're doing all right back there?
Huh? What?
You sure you're doing all right?
Oh yes, I feel a little tired.
Can I have a funny idea. So as a cloud of smoke, I can kind of detect stuff in the air. I kind of want to essentially get directly into the space around Emmett and kind of check. I'm essentially checking for something that would be like affecting him by using the air he's breathing to detect if there's anything off about like how much CO2 he's emitting, like if he's breathing like a normal person.
Give me an intelligence check. I like this.
If there's any evaporating off of him. Intelligence?
Yeah.
I'm fucking evaporating.
I like this. Okay. This was just kind of determining whether or not I gave you more. I'm gonna give you something still because I think this is really smart.
Listen, if there's some sort of fumes, Fumi would be able to detect it.
In a way, it is like that. Because you were already aware of this. His body temperature has dropped. Significantly.
Okay.
Emmett is like unrolling his sleeves now and is like buttoning them up, and he like, as opposed to having his jacket tied around his or his coat tied around his waist, he now puts it back on, buttons up the whole thing.
Yeah, you're not okay. Your temperature's dropping. Like, not healthily.
Oh, I'm sorry, Fumi. Were you speaking to me?
Fumi like snaps in front of Emmett, like trying to get it. Are his eyes like unfocused? Like they look fine, but he's not looking at anything.
I think that would be accurate.
Good morning. Hello. Do I need to bring a fireball you to warm you up?
Oh, is it morning already? I seem to have lost track of time.
Oh yeah, no, sit down.
Are you like putting Emmett like down, like on the ground to sit down?
Fumi will, if you will not sit down, will take you out by the knees.
Like, no, because I was gonna say, like, you say sit down, and like, if you put a hand on Emmett's shoulder, he will basically sit down effortlessly, like, without putting up any of a fight, like, any fight whatsoever.
Yeah, pretty much.
And as Emmett sits down, he's going to quickly remove Emmett's coat. Doesn't care if he resists or whatnot, and Nilk is just gonna be like, no.
He doesn't resist, like, at all. You just see that once you take off his coat, he kind of just, like, crosses his arms and puts them underneath his, like, armpits, and he's like...
It's rather chilling.
No, it's not. Is there still that thing on his arm? The little mark?
He took it out, but, yeah, that's not right. Where he was shot with the dart, the skin's beginning to turn blue.
Nilk immediately puts a hand on either side of it and is gonna cast some healing.
Give me a roll. You start healing it. It has no noticeable effect.
But that tingles. My stomach also tingles. But no. I'm hungry. But I'm also tired. But I really could eat right now. Is it almost time for breakfast? It's
where do you think you are right now?
Well, we're going... Well, where are we going? There's a city. Was it my city? Are we in Leia Carol? Is it breakfast time?
Leia who's a what?
Is Angela going to make omelets again? Omelets. Do we have eggs? Is it breakfast time?
You're starting to repeat yourself.
Yeah, probably because his body temperature is dropping drastically, and if I know anything about you stupid fleshies, if your body drops too cold, things start shutting down.
Well, no one thing. Puts the coat back on, Emmett. Not something heal magic can fix.
Thank you. I'm starting to get rather cold. Jean, I say, may I borrow blue?
Huh?
Your lovely cloak that you always wear. Could I borrow it? The one that you used to hide your face. Emmett, looks over to the right. My word. What a lovely view.
Gladio immediately wraps his tail around Emmett's waist.
He goes over.
Good thing Richard was like, nope.
Nope, baby restraints.
Okay.
Let's say, Gladio, your tail is quite
Can I... Okay, I want to do a couple things. I want to use my divination magic to see if I can just kind of gleam what kind of thing is afflicting him.
Oh, hell yeah, okay.
Hold on, I'll roll.
That's really good.
Gladiator. Warm. Tails. Warm. Emmett is snuggling with Gladio's tail right now.
You hear... Okay, Foamy, this is gonna get a little fucked for a second. Okay?
Cool, love me some fucked.
You're sitting there looking at Emmett, and you hear in your head whispers start to say, "Wild cells, the wild cells, the wild cells are coming." And you see Emmett, his features go gaunt, dead. His eyes sink, his bones pop from his chest, his entire body blue and asphyxiated. And you see images of him walking around, and the last thing you see is, for a moment, a flash of a face that you recognize.
How... Oh, okay, I want to do one other thing just to check something, cause...
Oh! Guys, didn't this entire civilization fall because of a virus?
Yeah, that was... I have a thought, because Tally said asphyxiated. Ameth, you're just gonna have to trust me. And Fumi takes their tiny little hand and essentially, like, forces Ameth's mouth open and, like, places their hand in his mouth. I want to see how much oxygen he's taking in.
Very, very smart. I'm not gonna even make you roll. Not enough.
What?
Cool.
Why are you?
I'm sorry? This is my thought!
This is not the worst thought, but I hate what you're doing!
This is bad.
Cool.
I'm about to deep throat Fumi.
That's a child! That's a child!
But yeah, no. Since I'm mostly air, I theoretically can, all of the particles in me, I can shunt out, right? Because I'm just magical air. Making it so if I shunt all the like bad particles out of me, I'm just air with like a little face.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go into Emma's lungs.
Oh fuck. Okay. And you're gonna just try and like hold the airway open?
Yeah, like keep it open, make sure the lungs are functioning. Try and figure out how it's attacking Emeth.
Okay. That's really good. I'm gonna need you to roll resilience.
So this is the sound Emeth makes when Fumi goes into his lungs.
It's just a bunch of air. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love me some resilience. I'm not good at
Fumi, this is going to hurt you to uphold.
Cool.
For every 10 minutes that you do this, you're gonna take a d6 of damage.
Cool.
Oh, fucking so sorry. 6 damage.
6?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it hurts, but...
Yeah, that hurts.
Results-wise?
Can I...
Coughing up some of
I was just gonna say, when I'm in there, like... I can kind of, like, theoretically, like, disperse myself kind of further, because I'm air. And I just want to see, like... I have a bunch of things I can do. How is his heart working? Like, is it...
Pretty much everything about his body feels like it's slowing down.
Cool. I'm sorry, I'm gonna electrocute your heart real fast. Holy shit. Just like a little bit, just a little bit.
You're gonna kill me.
I'm not gonna kill you. You have a lot more health than I do.
You're gonna kill me.
No, I'm not. Listen, my thought is, if I can get your temperature up and make you run a fever, you can kill the virus.
Not a bad idea.
I guess.
So, for starters, Emeth is starting to take in more oxygen as Fumi manually controls his airway. Fumi's, like, dark smoke cloud stays kind of out near Emeth's hair, so his hair takes on, like, a darker tone, and in his mouth is just Fumi's face, because that's kind of the best place for it.
Wow. I'm gonna pump, like, 6 mana into accuracy so I don't electrocute him too much.
Yes, that would be smart.
There we go. Look at that.
Okay. Emeth, you'll take 2 damage as your heart is shocked.
Falls onto his knees, fucking.
Don't worry, I still have you.
Emeth. With that jolt, you have a moment of clarity.
Oh my god.
But it's coming back fast.
Oh, why is Fumi in my mouth? Oh my god, why is Fumi in my mouth? What is going on?
You know how this place fell to a virus?
Yes.
Yeah, you caught it.
What?
You got shot.
What?
The dart has the virus on it. Had the virus in it.
Oh dear god. Oh dear god.
I'm keeping you from asphyxiating. Asphyxiating? Stopping breathing.
Ludda told us the history of this place.
Yeah, they did.
In that history, did they ever actually make a cure?
Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna go into Lutta voice real quick. We're gonna do a small flashback because there's no better way for me to do this. Let me go grab floor 4 real quick.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because you guys are gonna be remembering this as Emeth is literally on this bridge fucking perishing. Let's go back to floor 4 real quick.
Gonna die.
Lutta was sitting down. Yes, the city of Thethra, well, the infrastructure wasn't really ready for that type of a plague, for the lack of a better term.
Why do you say lack of a better term?
Well, I suppose the best way to put it is they were scientifically advanced, but they were also... Oh, what's the word? Would you understand what I mean when I say corporately de-evolved?
Oh? I'm afraid I do not...
They're in a governing body, and they're... Well, the way that their society ran itself was destructive to its own functioning, I guess is the best way to put it. Not many were working for altruistic means, so those that did try and find a cure were either silenced, or bought out, or killed.
Oh.
It was not a pretty thing. But of course, there is one shining light in all of this. If I do recall correctly, there was one cure that was made. But it was after the majority of the civilization had fallen.
So it was far too late for...
Yes.
Cure.
Did they still take it?
The ones that lived did. The one that lived.
Oh.
It was him.
Wait. You don't mean to say that... Was it Apotheus?
The life of a scientist is a lonely one. I feel like that's a perfect spot to flashback.
Oh, absolutely.
Richard, we were right.
Do any of you fleshies know how to trigger a fever in someone?
We need to get my blood pumping. Lord, fucking Emeth starts doing jumping jacks, fucking like crazy fast. He starts like doing push-ups on the ground.
As we start doing jumping jacks, Neilk Jean Pabuk, yeah, that blue spreads a little more on his chest. Spreads a little more.
Gladio's gonna just tighten the tail and stop him.
The virus is likely in your bloodstream, and making it pump faster will only spread it faster.
I'm trying to trigger fever, not trigger your heart to start beating out of your chest.
But those two things go hand in hand.
Emeth, not a doctor.
I think probably. I'm not a medical professional.
Hey Tally,
yes?
I'm gonna message you something real quick because I have a question.
Okay.
Hey guys, I have an idea. A body falls out of Jean.
Oh good God, Jean, what are you doing?
Which one is that one again?
Oh, that's Frank.
Isn't that one of the husks from floor 4?
Yeah, it's one of the guys.
Jean, what exactly are you intending to do with that thing?
Figure stuff out. Maybe. Yes?
I must beg your pardon. I don't believe I follow.
Ah, you believe that that creature is also one of the victims of the virus.
Hey Tally, can I see if it died from the virus using insert secrets?
Yeah, sure.
Basically.
Same skin color, and there's something else that I'm gonna give you with that roll is when you do your thing, same ears as Emeth? What? That's weird. Like, they're the same shape. They're blue, of course, but...
So Jefferson was a blue Emeth.
I beg your pardon?
And also died from the dart thingy.
What exactly am I, Gene?
You're a... Gene sculpts a face, sculpts your face in sand. This.
Okay, I understand now. You could have just said elf.
That's the word.
And here I thought you were going to
writes
call me a
down.
slur for a second, Gene. God, do not get me riled up like that.
Gene writes down Emeth elf. The first accurate thing that he has ever written.
Emeth, you're starting to feel woozy again.
What? And just what exactly are you... What does this blue elf person have to do with this? What, another elf died of a disease and so?
Yeah, it was that one. The one that you have.
Well, yes, but where did elves come from then? Where did I come?
There are many worlds and many mysteries. Let's solve the one with how to get you healed first.
It looks like how Emeth looked in my future thingy.
Yeah, almost exactly the same. Ribs popping out of the chest, dead blue skin, gaunt features, sunken eyes.
I have another stupid idea.
In my, like, actual real-life knowledge of, like, why people have fevers is, you know, viruses can't live at high temperatures, and this is obviously dropping his temperature.
Yeah.
Because, you know, and this place is hot to literally everyone except for Emeth.
It is likely that there is more heat generated inside the city than out. Let us head in. We're not going to find the cure out here.
Yes, but if Emeth moves, the more his heart pumps, the more the virus spreads. So he would have to literally be, like, ridden on a flat bed.
Why don't you
Have
just...
him ride Gladio.
I thought we were gonna have breakfast. Where are my omelets?
We're losing time just standing here arguing. Let's go.
What? You
Yep.
can't lose time, can you?
I'm zapping Emeth.
Yeah, Emeth, your heart
Zip, zap.
shocks a little bit. You feel a little spring in your step. It's less this time, but you're like, oh gosh. You're aware that it's getting worse, and you hate it.
Oh my god, my chest is getting so purple. Oh Jesus. Oh god. Oh blue. Oh my. Oh god.
So Fumi, you said the best way would be like just if, I don't know, he rides on a flat surface.
Yeah, to make his heart have to
All right,
pump.
cool. I can do that.
Can't we just like cut it open and drain it out? Is that not?
It's a virus. It's in you. It's not just in your blood.
You're in me as well, but you can leave whenever you damn well please, can't you?
That I can.
You can leave of her own free will and not take anything else with her. We'd have to basically drain your entire blood supply in order to get the virus out, and even that might not get it all out. You will die before we get it out of you.
Oh good lord.
It's already in. You're already getting delusional, which means that it's already in your brain.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Gene.
You're welcome.
And it could also be. It could whenever he gets delusional, it could be the lack of oxygen.
Also true. I'm just gonna put a layer of sand below him, and then just
Carry
move
him
like
along.
that. Yeah,
Love that.
Yeah, okay.
it's very simple.
That works.
Claudio, let's keep an eye on him. I'm gonna pop out if he starts to like rapidly decline. I can try, but I'm more better outside.
Yeah. Do my best to try and keep him Stable. Oof.
Fumi's gonna pop out and then pick up all of their like particles that they left on the ground, like over here.
Is this like the equivalent of Fumi putting back on clothes?
Yes.
We went almost transparent, and now they're back to black.
Cables.
They're a goth wisp.
Wisps come in all varieties of colors.
I really like horses.
Horsies are fun.
Into the city.
They're overrated.
Into the city, indeed. So, you come in the gate of this city, and as you enter, you see the terrain open up in front of you, skyscrapers dotting the horizons, and you see a city on fire. But more importantly, what you see in front of you is a platform that looks like it's in the middle of a battle.
It's him.
Directly in front of you, you see what looks like a woman wearing white garb, holding a robot by the neck. She tosses it off the side of the cliff as this other one sort of sprints at her. And as it falls, she backflips over the side and mid-air shoots it in the skull with a blaster. And its crumpled heap falls to the ground as she lands. And you all also hear, yeah. You all also hear, okay, okay! As the small little robot comes over and waves its little arms, and the woman immediately turns around and aims some sort of weird futuristic sword gun thing at you.
Nilk is already aiming the freaking laser gun he got from Jean at her.
Is it identical to this one?
So much.
The one that she has?
The one that's in this tree.
Wait, sorry, which one? What?
It's hers identical to the one in the tree.
No, the one in the tree is much fucking bigger.
I want it so bad.
Yeah, no, she holds out the pistol and she just kind of barks out, "For or against Whitmore?"
Huh?
I said, are you a for or against Whitmore?
Who is Whitmore?
Oh.
Not from here.
The time for the shit. She starts leaning down to these robots and picking stuff up. Okay, go do surveillance. Take a global look around. Are there any more? Okay!
You smart?
Am I smart? Smart enough to not be fucking dead. What? What do you want?
Fix.
No,
Points
wait, don't ask for help.
Not asking, demanding. Fix.
And this is how he dies.
She holds up the pistol, cocks it over her shoulder, and looks back at you. Sorry, kid, I don't really give a shit right now. She runs over and starts, like, scrapping this as the, like, a blue light flashes above all of you. The robot, whom only says, okay, comes back down and waves his little arms and then points over. Okay! Okay. What? Okay! And then he points at Emeth. Oh, you're kidding me. She raises the pistol up and points it at Emeth.
I really suggest you don't.
I have a question for you. What year is it?
What year is it?
What year is it?
Holds the pistol, and without, like, lowering it or flinching at all, she just goes, 72K, what does it mean to you? Step away from the infected, unless you want me to blast all of you.
Is this in the past? Is this, like, is that year not the one that lines up?
Yeah, it's definitely in the past of what Lotta told you.
How far in the past?
About a year? Come on, all you, move.
I'm we moving again?
This is really a fight you want to pick.
Do you want to die or not? Move.
I
could ask you the same question.
don't like dying.
What's with everybody being hostile to each other? Listen, we're not from here. We're not from this time. Whatever. We're just trying to move forward through here, find a door, get our friend healed, and we know that there's a cure because we've talked to a god.
What the actual fuck are you idiots
Do you
on?
know where apathy, the man?
Apotheus.
Apotheus? How do you know that name?
We know him.
We've met him before.
Really?
Yes.
A version of...
Does that track? She, like, kind of leans down to the robot for a second. It nods its head. Okay. She pats its head with, like, her free hand. Okay, so what if you know Apotheus?
He makes rather good omelets.
Don't listen to him.
I'm just gonna try to zap his heart. Like, jumpstart him a little bit because he can talk the best out of all of us.
Yeah! Yeah!
We're down our talkie man.
Talkie man.
Hold on.
Everyone else has language barriers or brain barriers. Or both.
Gladio's just not talking.
Nice. Okay, Emeth, you're gonna get a decent shock. Yeah. The blue has spread over your entire left pec.
Please.
What did Luda tell us about Apotheus? And the virus?
Yes, Apotheus, he was the only survivor of Lethra, and he made a cure, and he was the only one who took it, because being a scientist is a lonely career or lonely life, or something of the sorts.
Hear that?
I hear it. I'm not really sure if I believe it or not, but...
It has to be true. Ludda is literally a god, and we have met Apotheus after the entirety of Lethra has fallen. We're not from this time, if you understand. We are from...
Time travelers, I get it. You can skip the whole rambling bit.
Oh, that's
But
fantastic. Great.
your story doesn't make sense. Apotheus isn't alone. She kind of like bites her finger.
Not yet.
Give it a year.
Who the fuck are you fools? If you fucking think I'm gonna leave him alone, then you're goddamn nuts.
All you gotta do is tell us where he is. You don't gotta help us.
Fat chance.
Tally, can I make an observation, perhaps?
Yeah, sure.
Would it be fair to say that this person kind of looks like Apotheus?
Give me awareness disadvantage.
Gotcha.
Because of virus.
Nice.
Oof!
And here's the
Literally
second
can't
one.
get low.
That doesn't... Nah, Emeth, that doesn't look like Apotheus. That is Apotheus. What are you talking about?
And he's gone again.
Damn.
Wait a minute. This can't be right. Apotheus is a woman now?
He's gone again.
Lay him back down.
Yeah, the wild cell, it does it to your brain. He's gonna be gone within minutes. If you... Okay, I can't assume your biology, but it won't be good for you if he completely loses it. It'll spread to you, and your friends, and your family, and soon you'll all be dead.
How have you survived?
Separation. Hiding. Not going near populated areas, you know, the like.
He got hit with a stick.
A what?
A dart.
Someone attacked us before we reached the end of the city.
Where?
Hit him
On the
with a dart.
entrance?
Mm-hmm.
At the entrance, yes.
Fine, if you're gonna be foolish and let him live, then let's get moving, because if they're nearby, if there are wild cells here, all of us are in danger.
Okay.
Yeah. Going forward, scout it out for me.
Can I just, like, look for those eyes again?
Yeah, take a little look around. Give me an awareness.
Yeah, give me a little look around.
Little awareness.
Little around. Crit. Oh, that's a really good roll.
That's a really good roll. Yeah, they're not around. You're not feeling safe, but you don't see any.
Nook's gonna point at the sword. Safe?
If you want to infect everything you hit, it's sticking into a corpse. She kind of holsters the pistol. Alright, I'll parley with you. Just keep the infected away from me.
Don't worry, he's on platform.
I'm Dr. Jade Rex. Who are you?
I'm Jean.
Uh-huh. Time travelers, huh?
And dimension hoppers by the look of things.
She, like, kind of furrows her brow. I really hope that that's not the case. But I'll believe your story. Kid, do you want help with that sword? You're not strong enough to pick that thing up.
Come on, Nilk, you got this, you got this.
Yeah, Nilk, as you get over to the sword, you notice there's a little label on the side of it. It says, Whitmore Incorporated.
What did it say? Sorry?
Whitmore Incorporated.
I heard Woodmore, which is why I asked.
Whitmore?
Yeah, same.
Oh, yeah.
It's stuck in the tree, right?
Yeah, and the tree is oozing this black, tarry substance.
As he's struggling, he just kind of nods.
Jade is gonna, if you come closer to her, keep her distance from you, Fumi.
Fumi's single eye narrows.
Precautions, it's necessary, don't take offense to it.
And then turn back into a cloud. They did like a up and down of Jade. And then didn't say anything.
I want to try to remove it. Fuck.
Jean goes, psst.
What?
Jean shows Fumi his piece of paper. Remember how he, Jean marked down, Rivian, Tegan, and Nina on a maybe they're not real people list? He's put Jade there.
Good call.
The little robot, like, kind of flies around her and then just lands on her shoulder, and the arms and the antenna kind of retract back into it, and the TV screen turns off.
How's Emeth looking?
Bad.
Emeth isn't even speaking at this point.
His heart is pumping, his breath is shallow, and his skin is cold. The blueness has spread down to his navel.
I'm gonna hop back in.
Mm-hmm.
I am not getting rid of the particles, though.
Interesting. Okay.
One, trying to get his lungs to operate better, and get him maybe a little more lucid, and get some oxygen to his fucking brain, but also having, like... This is gonna sound really bad, but I'm kind of trying to induce pneumonia so that his immune system attacks something and creates a fever.
That's not the worst idea.
It's not the worst idea. I'm really just trying to get his immune system to do something. Because it's obviously dropping his temperature so his immune system does jack shit.
Okay. I'll need another spell roll.
Cool.
I'm gonna deal, because you didn't cleanse yourself, Emeth's gonna take 2 additional damage from your smoke as he kind of chokes on it a little bit as your body goes into him. You do feel a little bit of a flush run throughout his body, but there's still that overwhelming cold. It's like every area but the blueness. Almost like... That spell roll was really good, so I'm gonna just say... The blueness doesn't have heat in the very center. It's dead flesh.
Is the blood moving in that, like, in the outer area of the blue?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It is moving.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just the very center has started to actually just die.
Cool. Heard. I'm gonna stay in here for a little bit.
Yeah. So long as you're inside of Emeth and keeping his bodily functions working.
But there was a little bit of a flush.
Yeah. You're gonna be able to stall it out a little more because of that. It's still progressing, but it's slower.
Cool. Fumi, like, head in Emma's mouth, just like looks up to Gladios.
Hey, I think I slowed it down a little bit.
That's good. Should I
Like a lot of it, actually.
Would hitting Jean's sand platform help any?
Yes. There's like a little low-grade fever in like anywhere that's not blue.
I'll just try and keep this warm then.
Little question, folks. Where are you time travelers headed?
A door.
Is that door inside of the city by chance?
Most likely, since the last one let us here.
And you've never been here before?
No.
Okay. Okay. Well, you can't bring him inside. Every single defense robot within a 1-mile radius will immediately key in on his condition and try and kill him. So if you want to save your friend, either we're going to have to disguise his presence, or you're going to have to leave him outside.
Why were you killing them?
These fucking things? They're Whitmore property. I guess just awareness, Jean.
Alright.
She doesn't seem to be entirely truthful about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
2 minutes later, Neilk, how's that sword going?
Let's see. Hang on, I'll roll a strength for you to see how well he's trying to move
Milk
it.
is rolling tally. I'm gonna message you something real quick.
Sounds good. Oof. You know, it not moving.
Tiny child versus the immovable rod.
The sword in the tree.
Oh, God. Oh, did it get warm a little bit?
I mean, it's fucking hot here, but also you should be running a fever.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Good going. If you keep him in a fever state, that should hopefully stay the virus. Thing doesn't like heat.
Oh, that would have been... Okay, so June, you do not mind if I use the fire magic on your sand? That's this little bed that we're using, yes?
No, go ahead.
Gladius just gonna try and course fire magic through the sand that's the little bed for Emeth to warm it up some.
Like a warm bed of coals.
Yeah,
like,
but not too
like,
hard.
But not actually burning.
Yeah. It's like a warm towel, if that towel was sand.
Ew.
I don't mean actually roast him alive. I mean his internal temperatures.
I wasn't gonna roast him alive, I was just gonna... Yeah, fine, I won't use this on him.
You don't seem like a clinical person. You need to be clinically precise to deal with this.
I mean, I'm literally a smoke cloud and I'm doing pretty good.
For now.
Umi, Emeth?
We're going to need more professional assistance here.
Listen.
If we can't bring him inside, Jean, Umi, and Glady can stay out here with him. Me and Neil will go outside.
If you're willing to put up with customs, we could theoretically get him help, but it's risky as fuck.
Umi, Emeth? Try not to move. Alright. Unless you two resist, I'm gonna swallow you two.
What?
I don't think there's air in your sand dimension.
You're air. You can come out and grab a lot.
If Fumi becomes a straw out of Jean's like stomach.
Exactly. Exactly.
Jean, what do you do? Oh my god.
What doing this again?
We good with this?
We are the turducken of wizards.
Alright, if we survive through this, you're all legally obligated to show me your biologies because that's weird as fuck.
I
don't have
those
any.
two have
I'm
a
a
biology
clock.
because he's a living pile of sand and that's a living smoke cloud. Anyway.
Life counts as biology in my minds. I'm dealing with
I'm
oily
pure
trees.
magic.
Do I have blood? Jean like looks at the cloth. Is there blood in here? Is that why it's red?
She holds the like glowing blue tip of her laser pistol towards you, Pavuk. Keep your distance, Spider-Man.
Alright, anyway, I'm gonna swallow you two. Is that good?
I'm not resisting. Play
Alright,
straw.
cool. Wanna know what you see?
Yeah, I wanna know.
Alright. You two are in a dimension that is entirely made of sand with a constant sandstorm.
Ow.
Yeah, might want to use your clothes to cover up, like, your eyes or and such. But, Fumi can be a straw out for air.
Oh my god, I love it.
Just keep in mind, don't move.
So wait, why can I not move?
You can move, you're not inside.
I know, but why can they not move?
'Cause otherwise, it'll get them.
Interesting.
Okay, could you hit it for me?
Okay.
The little robot comes over and like presses its head into this button, and there's a soft boom as the door in front of Jade opens. Fucking said I would never do this again. Alright, follow me, kids.
Okay, guys, do we think that Jean's thing is enough to mask the infected's presence?
I mean, he's an entirely different dimension.
Yeah.
Probably. I will say though, Gladio's gonna fucking rip that sword out with his tail.
Give me a strength roll, Gladdy. Fucking hell. Put
Richard
a sword in
wants
a
the
tree.
sword.
Richard takes the sword in the goddamn tree. Is a 9 good enough? No, it's still really stuck in there.
I have a favor I could use.
We can be like scrappers and come back for it later.
I could come back for. Oh,
I used the favor.
Oh, alright.
okay.
Okay. You pull rather hard and pull out the Whitmore Claymore from the tree. It is. Whoa, one. Ooh, that's a heavy sword. That's a heavy sword.
He nods.
You have a claymore now, I guess. What you do notice about this claymore as you grab it is there's a thrum of a vibration running through the entire thing, and if you look closely at it, the blade itself is rapidly vibrating.
This will be a great weapon when I test this out later.
Don't let that touch anything you want to keep safe.
Good to know.
As if I had to tell you that.
You didn't.
Only an idiot would fucking try and touch something with a sword.
Jean, slowly about to poke it, decides not to.
Heyo, like, lifting it higher, just like, no.
Oh my god. So as you guys walk up to it, there's like... It's a bridge extended towards the middle of a skyscraper. The skyscraper goes both up and down, and there's more bridges like arcing between this building and other buildings. And there's a big... Yeah, I know, right? There's a big, like, medical symbol above, embedded in lasers, and, it says, first and foremost, Customs, and then Whitmore LLC. Jade opens the door and heads on in, not really checking whether or not you guys are following.
I can't believe my give him pneumonia plan worked.
And, I just want to ask out of curiosity. Are you guys just hurrying in, or are you guys, like, looking around before you go in?
Keep an eye out.
So, there are posters on sides of this building. They all depict this blue figure. Looks like a woman wearing a medical attire. And they say multiple different things, such as, "A happy day requires a happy smile. You are not alone. Act quick, don't hesitate, you may be infected. Accept loss and move on with Whitmore Medical Services." Fun. And you all come inside, and I have but one question for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
How do you react to a revolving door?
Like, is it currently turning, or is it just a door?
I mean, a revolving door.
So, does anyone know how these work?
Huh?
Push it.
Door.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna push the wrong side first.
Yeah, you feel a hard resistance.
Try the other side.
But look, you start sliding around as you push this really weird circle door. And you come in behind Jade. She just kind of looks over her shoulders. Well, you weren't kidding, huh?
That's a new one.
And then you notice on your right. This small floating person looks like a hologram, but you don't know what that is, so it looks more like a transparent person. Jean's having fun. She just simply says, "Hello and welcome to Whitmore LLC. May I give you a smile?"
I look at Jade and say, "Weren't you just breaking their stuff outside?"
She just kind of gives you daggers, like, "Don't fucking tell them that." Just gonna step over here and just sit down on this bench. Have fun. The girl then again turns back to you and just says, "Smile? Yes? No?"
I'm good, thank you.
You notice, for a second, the girl turns red. And yeah, you all enter into what looks like a lobby. To any real-world people, it looks like the DMV.
Oh god. Oh! Sorry, I was looking at the top of the map.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I just realized there's actually the Luttador there. I was looking at the chests.
Oh,
You nerd!
you're a loot gremlin.
I was like, oh, there's some chests. There's a lot of chests. And I was like, oh, well, I'll go back down to the group. Oh, wait, there's the door!
Mm-hmm. Where... Oh, Nilk looks over at Jade. Where... No. Where Apathius?
Where's Apathius? Let's just say, not here. You're trying to heal your friend. These people can... help. She says that with so much loathing and hatred that you can tell she is pained saying it. Knock yourselves out, you'll see what I mean.
A few friends that came before us said never to ask for help here.
Yeah, that's good advice actually. Don't accept anything.
But we're kind of out of options, aren't we?
Well,
Gene
you're the one that
sits
wanted
down,
to come in here.
crosses his arms. I won't.
Good for you. She kind of just gives Jean a dumbass look of like, what the fuck is this?
Claw.
Welcome to Whitmore. Can I get you a smile?
Oh god, is she saying that to Gladio?
Yep.
It looks like you're already smiling. You've done your job well.
The small child cocks her head.
It smiles.
Her smile widens.
Very well. Have a happy day.
Is this like ledge up, or is this like
Each of them is standing at a gate with a desk and a small staircase going up. There is absolutely no way past this place without going through them.
Okay, we see the door from down here.
No, you can't.
Okay. So, what are we going to do then? If we're not gonna ask for help, or if we are ask for help?
We get into the city. She looks left and she looks right. I'll take you to Apotheos. Okay.
So I assume we have to get through here first?
Yep.
Do you promise?
As long as you promise to actually listen to me.
Neil claps his hands and creates a black piece of parchment. I listen to you. Everyone listen to you.
I've seen enough contracts in my life. She stands up and pushes him aside. Fuck off, kid. You're just gonna have to take my word for it.
Can I do something in the sand dimension?
Yeah.
So I have the flower on me. Can I talk to Elliot real fast? I just have a question for him. Cool.
You're talking to Elliot inside Emeth.
Yes. Inside Emeth, who's inside
Do you
Jean.
want to pull out the flower cat?
Yeah.
Do it.
One sec. Boom. There he is.
Him.
Elliot, I have one question for you.
Yes.
If you can remember this, how many friends did you come into the loop with?
It was me and
It was-
my, 3 closest mates? Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Why?
I was just wondering if they'd lost anyone else here. Because, it seems like they would say don't ask for help because they lost someone else here. And it's...
I hope they didn't.
We met, I think we met them. We met someone of a similar name.
You did.
Yeah. And there were 3 of them, so I was wondering if there was a 4th that I was missing.
No, it was just us 4.
Alright, thank you.
So we will put the flower away. There goes my theory. You guys can continue. I am in the sand dimension. Can Jean hear into the sand dimension?
Oh yeah, he can.
Cool. You hear Fumi talking to themselves.
Only way out is through.
It's gonna be a little bit difficult.
Whatever this is about to be.
Okay. How about this? I'll set an example, and you follow. Okay?
Nods.
Cool. She steps up to this child, this daughter, who's sitting behind the next desk and says, "Welcome to Lothra. Could you please state your name and business?" Dr. Jade Rex. She pulls out a small identification card and hands it over. Can I get you a decontamination? No, thank you. I've had one today. Okay. And can I get you any free refreshments? No, thank you. Okay. Oh, and also, your shoes are looking old. Could I replace them for you? No, thank you. Okay. She opens the gate and Jade smiles and looks back at you. Good luck.
Wait, what was that weird plastic thing? Oh, okay.
Oops.
Oh, stretch.
Stretch.
The daughter who grows.
And she heads up and you can hear her talking to someone.
Well, if no one else is gonna go, Jean will go.
Go, Jean, go.
Jean is next.
Reorganize. Here.
Yeah,
There we go. Line. Oh, fuck. We're losing Emeth. There we go.
We're losing him.
Hi. Greetings. Could you please state your name and business?
My name is Jean.
He's he's gonna mimic what she did with the little piece of paper that he found that says Jean on it. Which is where he got his name.
Believe it or not, she buys this.
What did Jade say when she said, "What is your business?" again?
I think she said something like visiting associates.
Okay.
But then the figure immediately changes a different shade and says, "Warning! Foreign subject detected. Please take mandatory decontamination immediately."
I'm gonna close off the pocket dimension.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, and this
so there's no more
choking.
Fumi straw.
More Fumi straw. Fumi is a fairly large cloud of air, so...
Yeah.
Sir, please enter the decontamination chambers on your left.
I've been decontaminated, see?
She checks again. She looks you up and down. Foreign subject has been neutralized. I can't believe that fucking... of all the ways to get around this.
I'm glad that I remembered to close off the straw. I was gonna do that when I was walking up.
Okay, and then she says, "Can I get you a nice sewing kit for your clothes? They seem tattered."
No, thank you.
"How about a nice refreshing spa? Your skin seems cracked."
No, thank you.
"Complimentary drink?"
No, thank you.
"Very well. Welcome to Lethra." She steps aside.
Okay. The hard part is over.
Jean walks by in his head thinking like, yes!
Greetings. State your name and business, please.
My name is Povok and I am visiting with friends in the city.
Very well. Please show proof of identification.
I appear to have lost my paperwork in an attack.
Very well. We can schedule you for a replacement 2:30 today. She hands you a piece of paper. There you are. Lobby is around the corner. Please wait.
God, this is very DMV.
I know, right?
As I hold the piece of paper, I'm gonna kind of like pretend I'm making pockets, and I'm gonna transmutation it into a fake ID.
Okay.
Wait, no, I just found it. Here you are.
Roll intelligence. Or charisma. Either or.
I'll take intelligence, thank you very much.
Okay. She nods and then she looks down at you. Very well. Although the accommodated paper fee still stands, are you okay with this, sir?
Depends on the currency. I only have
She pulls up a screen. 5 options are listed, including exotic paper from Egypt and cardstock. As well as magically infused paper, if you wish.
I'm sorry, can you say
Is
that
the
again,
current
please?
paper not to your liking? She pulls up a list of different paper types.
No, it's fine.
Very well. She puts down the list. May I get you any refreshments today, sir?
No, I'm good.
Subway tickets?
No, I will not need any, I believe.
Replacement light bulbs?
No.
Monorail appointments?
No.
8 different uniquely tailored boots? She looks down.
No thanks.
Very well. Welcome to Lethra.
When the daughter asked Pavok spare light bulbs in Pavok's head, Pavok's just like, what is a light bulb?
Light bulb!
Oh, goodness. Gladia's just gonna nod and he'll be like, alright, well, my job is done. And go outside this revolving door. Into the door that just, as soon as he gets to this point, vanishes because he gets unsummoned. saw Jade's little ID card, saw Pavuk having to need one, so Nook's been using creation to make a fake one.
Hello and welcome. Please state your name and business.
Name Milk, a visiting acquaintance.
Visiting acquaintance. Very well. May I see proof of identification?
Hands over the fake ID.
Would you like banding? Your smile seems to be off.
He tilts his head and then smiles and just, nothing.
Refreshments?
Nothing.
Exotic bush?
He puts like the finger on the chin as if thinking and just shakes his head. Nothing.
Very well. Welcome to Lithra. As you all get up here, you hear Jade talking to this much larger AI behind the desk, and she's saying, "No, we're not related. This isn't a family vacation, I'm telling you." Your DNA matches correctly, though. Oh, God damn it. Fine, put them on my plan. I don't care. Very well. Fucking hell. Hate Whitmore. She turns around. Okay, you all made it through. Good.
Jane, what was that?
What was what?
Motions to air quote Mother and Jade. She's there for more of the conversation than him.
I don't know.
Addressing all present under the Rex party. The larger AI looks at all of you. Please be present. Jade kind of steps back and listens as the AI pulls up a list. The Whitmore LLC would like to notify you of a notice of expenditure, 6 times revolving door fees, as well as 6 times coat racks, 100 times the necessary dietary supplements and refreshment fees, 6 sanitation chambers, 2 checkups, an AC bill, flooring bill, lights for your non-robotic eyes, and other miscellaneous fees, coming to an outstanding balance of negative 1,235,763 credits. I hope you all have a wonderful day.
I knew that that's what this was going to. So, did you increase the revolving door fee whenever Jean went around?
I assumed you all were gonna do it a lot, so I kept it high.
I feel like 6 is actually pretty low.
Yeah, I know Jean went around 6 times at least.
Think of it like a carousel ride. There's one per each of you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Jade just kind of squeezes her hand. What are you talking about? We don't have that kind of money. Then you're not welcome in the city of Lithra. Please leave. Don't make me make you. Oh. Okay, we're almost there.
Jade?
Yes?
How well known the Pathias here?
Not. Why are you so insistent on him? What's he to you?
Only one that knows. Supposedly.
Knows what?
How fix.
Fair enough. That's assuming he's made any progress since I've been gone. It would be much easier. She comes over here, kind of out of earshot, and just motions for you to come over. She pulls up satchel and just kind of side-eyes it, and inside of it you see 3 or 4 different vials, one of which contains a black, mutated liquid of some sort. And she quickly snaps it back shut. Theoretically, if he gets a hold of these, he might be able to cure your friend. We're not sure, though. And we need to get through that door. She points to, where you can all see, up on pedestals, 3 spotlights and some very reinforced glass protecting the London door.
Negative balance, though. Why?
Because everything you do in the city costs money. From breathing, to eating, to walking on the very ground. It's why me and him are staying as far away from this place as possible. But he's got to be there in order to treat people.
Is there any way we could lie or manipulate?
The daughters are naive, but they're not that stupid. You can't pretend to have money.
But, what about... He, leans in and whispers even quieter. Aspect of limbo.
What?
Ability, makes it hard to tell who.
I don't know what you're talking about, kid.
How good are their eyes? Can they see through magic?
They're specially designed to detect pathogens, viruses. Is your friend suffocating in there? She points at Jean.
Yes.
No, it's fine.
She pulls out a weird-looking device. You've no clue what it is, and she starts tapping on it. Okay.
I assume we can't just force our way through.
That might work. Abby just sent me an idea. This place is a makeshift medical facility. If I can get the right ingredients, we can test the cure here. That being said, we have to find the right ingredients and get past Mother Dearest. She looks over there at the counter.
What do we gotta do?
We're looking for a specific adaptive gelatin made of stem cells, which theoretically should be going through here on processing, and it is a Tuesday. So Apotheus thinks that there's a chance they might have some here. Now that's gonna put me even more in the hole if we get caught getting it, but...
That's only if you leave witnesses.
Precisely.
Could try and use magic on them. Black magic, good for slight manipulation of memory, occasionally.
Not sure that'll work against technology, though.
If you're able to connect to it... The mother-daughter system is a hive mind. They all share the same internal computing system. They're not living. So if your black magic could affect technology, then sure. But, I hate to be that girl, but she looks you up and down. You don't seem like you're from a technologically advanced time. What year are you from?
I don't remember. The year's difficult to remember.
Well, at least your time traveler story is starting to get more reasonable.
Well, so plan A. Destroy everything?
Plan, do whatever the hell you think you can, but look for the stem cell medicine. It's blue. Should be really hard to miss. It's gonna have a medical symbol on it.
Nilk pulls out the compass and shows it to her. Think, can use this to find?
I have no idea what that is.
That's not a bad idea.
It just barks out, "Loot! Ahead!" What is that thing?
Is thing that tells where the hidden items are. Maybe you can upgrade or use if technology.
Here, give me a second. Hand it to me.
Hands her the compass.
Okay, you want to do a little shot at this?
Okay.
Alright, here you go, buddy. She holds up the compass to the little robot, and wires start to come out of the side of it. Little wires, one of which is sparking, another of which is just like a wire for support, oddly enough, and they start wrapping around the compass, and you can see calculations running along the little screen of this robot. What do you think, buddy? You think you can do that?
Okay.
Okay. Sparks fly, and the Luna, like, compass shakes, and she hands it back to you. Medicine! Down! You go do that. I'm going to keep Mother busy. Hello there. Do you have any socks? Particularly white socks? You notice the AI pull up a list of 50 fucking different options, and Jade starts scrolling through each one very slowly.
Good.
Classic.
Yep.
Medicine down, huh?
Yeah, it was gonna say something more, but then he cut me off. It was gonna say down the hallway.
Oh, sorry.
That is much different than down.
It is.
Very different.
Fuck.
You meant
Which
this
hallway?
right?
It just says down the hallway.
Milk will slowly start just going this way and just press it again to see if it's right.
Down the hallway.
I think it's good because otherwise it would say the other hallway, idiot.
Yeah, I feel like you're right.
Yeah, it does. It does say that.
Alright, cool.
I was just rolling for whether or not they programmed it smart enough to be able to recognize that.
Neil kind of like just pouts a little bit. Sorry, Mr. Compass, but you're not even real.
Mr. Compass.
Stop us for whatever reason.
They didn't. You continue down this hallway, and the reason that they didn't stop you becomes somewhat apparent, because this is definitely not in Telethra. Not even slightly. And you can hear, for lack of a better term, work.
I see.
There's a literal loot conveyor
I'm taking everything in my loot gremlin thing did not want to just go and take everything.
Yeah, there are these two daughters, and they do seem to be grabbing and picking up boxes. They have not noticed you yet.
Man, if we only had the one who had advantage on stealth rolls.
Wait, they're holograms. How are they moving things?
Are they
They're
holograms?
robot.
I thought they were robots.
They look like holograms.
Huh.
Yeah, it's the future.
Hard light technology's come a long way.
Yeah.
This is the super future, Mikey. I can make them do whatever I want.
Super future.
So how are we going to get by?
Could try the aspect of limbo, but don't really know how well that would work. Could just puff out chests, act like we're meant to be here.
We're not very stealthy, and Jin and Fumi can't do it for us because Fumi needs to keep Emmett alive. So our only option really is bravado.
Didn't Jade just tell us they're a hive mind?
Mm-hmm.
Jade also mentioned that the daughters, while they are in a computer hive mind, are a bit naive. And if Jade's taking up with their computational power, we might be able to trick them, at least temporarily.
Neil summons Gladio. Gladio's gonna use Transmogrify paradigm to make himself look like a daughter.
A fleshy daughter?
That's gonna need a
Fleshy daughter.
charisma roll from Gladio.
Oh god, he's so tiny.
Crit?
Yes!
You could do that?
It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. You are red.
Yes.
No, it's just labeled dad.
Dad. Oh, haha, I get it.
Alright, so I can try this, and I guess, I'm a new model, apparently. Ooh. Do you guys want me to go in there alone, or do you want to come with and try to pull the, I'm giving them a tour.
If we want, everyone could go inside Jean, and then Jean could hide, like, under the hair.
Oh!
Or fold himself into, like, the hat thing that they're wearing.
Oh my god!
We just gotta fucking portable hole ourselves around.
I mean, Gene's got a wizard power for a reason. Okay, Gene, if you pull everyone else in, you're gonna have to spit out a robot.
Oh, wait, here's the thing.
If you spit out one of the robots, they're from here, so it could just be like...
I was gonna say, I can spit out one of the ones that Nilk sucked the magic out of that's perfectly fine. That way, even if they do find it, they're just like, oh, it ran out of power, whatever.
One of these?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you said don't move?
Don't move.
Okay.
So serious.
Are we sure this is a good idea?
Yes.
I assume at the point I say idea, I get absorbed by Gene.
Gene sucks up all the sand and then just kind of like swooshes over you guys.
Okay, Gene, you're gonna need to also give me a charisma check for convincing Hat.
Be the best hat you could be, Wesley.
Ooh, okay.
Oh god, this is gonna be fun.
Alright. You start to float down. Fun fact about these, they don't have legs, so you're just a little floating small child. Both of the daughters look over at you. They look back at themselves. They look back over at you and they kind of tilt their heads.
He looks at them and gives them a smile.
The two of them smile back, and then one of them says, "Why are you offline?"
Make sure you say something that will net profit.
Net profit.
So basically, when you're making up an excuse, make sure it's one that ends in to get more money.
Oh god, okay, because the excuse I was gonna give was that they're trying out a new process that requires him to be offline, and in being the test run for this, he would get more money.
It requires airplane mode.
Yeah.
Hold on, I must interrupt you. There's no way Gladiolus knows what airplane mode is. Stop. There is no way.
What's the closest thing? Airship.
No, sir.
Airships exist.
The concept. The concept.
Yeah, you could just say testing out an offline mode for areas where you can't get connection.
Fair. I'm trying an offline mode for when in an area with no signal, so that we can continue work.
This one's face turns into a loading bar. Checking Mother's databanks. Service process not found. Explain. This one starts, like, running a blue line up and down you. It's scanning you.
They must have not have updated Mother yet. It's relatively new.
Impossible. Mother knows all. This one steps over in front of you and takes a few steps forward. Foreign substance detected.
I'm sorry, what?
Please move to decontamination chamber immediately.
Glady kind of like looks up at the hat, just like, I don't think this is working.
Sand droop.
He'll start to back up this way, I guess. Just muttering to himself, aka to the hat, any bright ideas?
Can I ask what the lighting is like in... Is it like bright light everywhere?
This hallway's a bit dimmer than everything else. In comparison to, like, the rest of the building.
Okay.
There are fluorescent lights.
See, I could do something, but I don't know how I feel about leaving Emeth.
Yeah, there's other people in there.
In the sand place, Fumi is going to, like, in the, like, half-lucid Emeth kind of look to Neilk.
You can copy things, right?
Explain it good enough, hit me with it, etc. As long as it's power of wizard.
Cool, I'm gonna rub my two little smoke fingers together, creating static electricity and shock Nilk. Just enough of the wizard power to...
That's a good question, actually. Would there be extra static electricity because of Jean's pocket dimension?
Probably.
Probably.
It might be a little bit stronger than you expected. Nilk, you feel like a strong shock.
So you can just rub fingers together, like, make static electricity better?
Any weather.
Any
weather. I can channel weather, and you don't use it.
Are you continuing to walk out of the hallway, by the way?
Yeah, he's up as, to get out of their sight, this guy.
Yeah.
While he's backing up, since Nilk has essentially one try at...
Yeah.
So if Emeth starts to just completely fall, Fumi's gonna pop out, leaving all of their particles in Jean. I'm sorry. You have a bunch of smoky particles in you now.
Thin Fumi?
Transparent Fumi.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And Fumi's just gonna try to stealth if we're in dim lighting.
Gladio, before you, they vanish completely, just holds out the compass, you're gonna need this.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay. So, smoke covers over the compass, and it's now darker and would blend in with shadows. You do still occasionally hear it go, "Treasure, forward!" Just out loud.
Alright. Can I roll stealth?
Yeah.
And I have advantage.
Advantage. 12 is really good.
12's really good.
Let me roll some awarenesses.
I am staying within the rafters. If there are rafters. Close to the ceiling.
There are, you can stay in the shadows, above the fluorescent lights, and that works perfectly fine to, snake along them.
Perfect. Alright.
I'll tell you if anything happens. These two daughters, down here, they definitely seem to be, picking through boxes and pulling out little vials and, little packages of gauze all emblazoned with the Whitmore logo. They don't see you.
Entering the room.
Yeah. So this room is still able to blend in with the shadows, but up here is definitely too bright.
Okay.
The compass is gonna say something.
I will try to muffle it as much as I can.
Yeah, you hear a very muffled shiny box!
Funny box?
Shiny box.
Shiny box, thank you. I couldn't tell if it was funny or shiny. I'm guessing it means the obvious.
Shiny box.
I'm gonna keep up. Which way are these, these ones looking?
There are robots on this conveyor belt, and they seem to be, rolling back and forth on perfect horizontal and vertical tracks. These guys are on the... I'm basically on the supports.
Pillars. Yeah.
Going back and forth, and they occasionally shock things. This one, however, seems to be staring intently at this box.
Is this the same robot that was going skirt, 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 skirt on floor 2?
Yes, it is.
Cool. And what's below it?
More machinery and conveyor belts and gears. The like.
I want to stay up above this thing.
Okay.
Is this conveyor belt moving?
It is. Yes, it's going this way.
That way. Cool. How fast?
Not very fast, because this robot seems to be stopping and inspecting it.
Okay.
Can you give me an awareness roll real quick?
Yes, I can. Ooh.
Ooh, okay, you definitely noticed it then. On the far side of the room, all the way over here, this robot's staring directly at you.
Which robot? Sorry.
The one carrying the wooden box.
One. That wooden box, okay.
It starts to walk over.
Okay, I'm gonna do my thing of... I'm gonna use my gust ring on this one that's checking the box.
Okay.
And aim it downwards.
Hell yeah. Hot damn, okay. A strong gust an undetectably strong gust smashes into this thing, and you see it just go ricocheting down onto another conveyor belt and fall sprawled out.
With my, like, I think I have 45 feet of movement at a time, I want to, like, zoom down and try to fling the box open.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect timing, because as you're zooming down, this robot is throwing its sword at you. The sword goes sailing over you and you're able to flip it open and you see a rack of glowing blue vials.
How many fingers does Fumi have?
That's a question for you.
We'll say a normal 5. I'm gonna grab 2 handfuls. I don't know how many I can grab with my tiny little gremlin hands.
Roll me 3d6.
36?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
10. Okay, you have 10 blue vials. As this happens, you grab them, you have enough time to get back up.
Can I close the box?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do so in such a manner that when the daughters turn and look down to where the robot's pointing, nothing's out of the ordinary. One of them does, however, come over and start floating down, and you notice it go red as it goes down, going towards the robot that you tossed down.
Time to go.
I'm just gonna leave! If that's okay.
Yeah, that is okay.
Cool.
Zoomy Fumi.
Zoomy Fumi.
Hey!
Come back for me. Did you find it?
Fumi holds up 10 vials.
Oh, by the red magus.
And as Fumi is probably smiling, holding up 10 vials, a red light washes over the entire building.
Gotta go, gotta go!
We should get back in here to help,
Neil, trade!
Take the vials in with you, they can't be detected.
Hey Fumi,
Yes.
are you still looking down the hallway?
Yes.
If you could, just look back here for me, real quick. You see something. You see a being that's really weird. It gives you a very nasty feeling in the pit of your stomach. Walk around the corner.
That's very cool. That's my mom!
Shut the fuck up! Yeah, I'm gonna do a little one of these.
This gives me Skinwalker vibes.
What's wrong for me?
Don't bother getting them out right now. Run!
It turns its head, looks at the daughters. You hear a whisper and a hiss of something back down the hallway as you all continue back.
Oh, wait.
And yeah, every single...
Oh, all of them are red?
Yeah. As you come back out, they all, like, flush over red, including the mother AI as you come back. And Jade's sock diagram is immediately shut down.
It went sideways.
Figured. She kind of runs past. The daughters are twitching. Okay. Did you at least find anything?
We got them. I have 10 of them.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay. Hand them to me quickly.
Little Cloud will hand.
Oh yeah, these are the things. Okay.
Gladia's setting Jean down right here.
I don't have the equipment to put this together here. We should get out of here. Once we're back at the laboratory, I can do my best. But I need my tools to work.
How do we lower the glass?
Well, normally we have to get access into Lethra. But she looks back. Seems like the AI system's going on lockdown. We're already criminals at this point. Let's fucking go. Y'all with me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And Gladio is going to stop looking like this, but he's not going to go back to the normal form. He's just going to look like him, but on 2 legs with human arms. So he can use that big-ass fucking sword he found.
Ooh, big sword.
Hell yeah. So first and foremost, Jade, what she was immediately doing is she pulls out a grappling hook pistol.
I love her.
And she shoots it at the light up here, at the top. And you see her swing up and with a solid boot just smash through the fucking glass towards the door. And she, that's weird. She goes right through the solid door that's not open yet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, alright.
And then, at the other end of the hallway, you start to see something walking down it towards all of you.
I believe it's time to go.
Yeah. Pick up Jean.
Mr. Pavuk, would you like refreshments?
No, thank you. I'm just gonna... Does this pillar go up to this next floor?
Yes, it does. Are you just ignoring the stairs?
The fucking wall.
Fair enough.
Yeah, honestly,
Look
same.
to the stairs. I'm going up the wall.
None of us really need to use stairs except for Gladiolus, who's big.
This is fine. Gladio jumps over here, runs over,
Stairs.
smash as hard as he can to try to get into this.
Okay.
Just carve with the sword.
Yeah, you smash through
pretty
the
much.
glass with the sword. More red lights flash as you do this, and you still feel that an eerie presence coming behind you.
This is fine. Flips it open quickly.
Okay, Leatherquin. And you hear behind you as Mother goes,
2,500 credit fee. Property damage. Mr. Redacted. Redacted. Who are you?
Yeah, I'm just gonna zoom.
Yeah.
We're just zooming.
Yeah.
All y'all are zooming. Gladio's all like, don't worry, I'll grab as much loot as I can.
alright.
And
Which doorknob do you pull?
the one with the staircase. Wait, yeah, the one. I'm thinking the one with the staircase, because that one has. Because here's my logic, guys. There's more pillars on this side than there are on this side.
Fair.
Exquisite logic. The door opens, Jean.
Nice.
And you all go through, I'm assuming, yes?
Yes.
I'm getting the fuck out.
Oh, are you getting the
Oh
loot,
my
Gladiolus?
lord. Okay, Gladiolus. Yeah, everyone else goes back through. You remember this thing walking down towards you? Yeah, you get an uncanny sensation as its body, it has wings. They start to change and morph and bend and snap.
Oh. You look familiar.
As a face bends up and looks at you.
I remember you. Hey, don't worry, I'm gonna be out of your hair in just a second.
Give me a dex roll. Yeah, how do I describe this? Its neck extends and its face slams into the glass, creating an inky black splotch, of which the rest of its body rapidly travels down in its ear. And, just for comedic timing,
Mr. Redacted, would you like refreshments?
No, but I think your friend over here would. Look at him, he doesn't seem very happy.
He's all skin and bones.
Took the joke from me, dang it.
what are you doing, Gladiolus?
God, I really want that chest still. So...
It's not worth it!
Fine, he'll just unsummon then.
Alright. Gladiolus unsummons. That's the end of floor 7, everyone.
Emeth is still dying.
Yeah, he is. And there is going to be one more scene before we're done tonight. We go somewhere deeper within the loop. Lutta stands in front of an open expanse, a bridge protruding out into a room in which multiple floating bubbles sort of drift around in the sky. And they have a very different expression on their face. They stand there almost blankly. They raise a hand underneath their chin. Who then? I'm not sure if I'm capable. Take a step out to the side. I guess then they hold a hand out. One of the rings floats over to their hand and just kind of rolls around in their palm. I guess I'll play this game of cello to the end then. They let it go. And it floats back up and joins the other rings.
I'm very worried for Lita.
That's the end of the session for today, everyone.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Boop.
New Lita?
Lita. If anyone wants some tonal shift, here we go. Ready for some artwork?
Yeah.
Work.
Who did we start with? I believe it was Sir Kiaran.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You ready for this man?
Poor Steve.
There he is.
I'm sad that he's not holding a small yellow duck.
Oh, if only. Okay.
Okay. That's actually part of Jade's art. So
Okay.
we're gonna... Okay. We're gonna wait till we get to her. I think there was one more before we got...
It was the shadows.
Oh.
The shadow bitches.
Shadow bitches.
With guns?
Yeah,
Hold on, that's definitely snake hair.
Or a weird looking tree person.
Speaking of tree person...
I don't think it's snake hair. I thought that at one point, but I don't know.
They're called what? The virus is called what? Like wild cell?
That was a phrase that was repeated over and over again, yeah. There was a, another tree person that very barely got any moments, but...
He was there.
He was there.
He was there.
He was there.
It's the baby Groot.
Oh my god.
Pavuk has an effigy. We'll get into that more later when Pavuk does literally anything with his effigy.
I think I cast one spell during the entirety of that session.
I'm really glad mana resets at floors.
Yeah, you were using a lot to keep them alive. Oh man. Here is Jade Rex and okay.
Okay.
Oh, I love okay.
Okay is good.
I love this Apotheus lore we're getting.
I'm fully expecting it to just be normal ass Apotheus, like from our timeline, and everyone just acts like the old Apotheus. Oh, right.
And let's get the daughter.
They're quite cute. They give me tulip vibes,
Daughter
and
went
that
angry.
scares me.
And then the mother.
Mother. Ooh, she's also very pretty.
And then angry mom.
An angry mom. And then last but not least...
Virgil.
Fucking hell.
My mom!
This.
It does look like Virgil.
It's not Virgil! Not even remotely! Shut the fuck up!
No, it's Morpha!
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Do you
hear the physical...
I was gonna say, do you hear the physical pain you're putting me through?
Yes, I do, and I am enjoying it, Tally.
I know! You fucking sadistic bastard!
Morphill.
Stop it! Stop it!
No.
Was there anything else? Oh, yeah, there was one more thing. Just a minor thing, but something that's rather important. New letter token.
Ooh, flat letter.
There he is.
Next time, will Emeth be dead or not? Who knows?
Did you? How do? I didn't think that me becoming Emeth's lungs would work. Fun fact.
The way you, like, broke apart the virus and found every single, like, what it was doing to, like, hurt Emeth and the counteracts it was just really well done.
My random medical knowledge.
Yeah, dude, it was
Coming
great.
to play.
The reason I've been looking forward to this floor so much was literally just that I would get to read off all your deads. I've been looking forward to that so much.
Capitalism on us.
Yeah, I did. I just smacked you with capitalism.
I feel like that's a hate crime against me as an LGBT.
It's a hate crime against myself too, Kat.
Stop hate criming yourself.
Too bad. It's fun.